Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be the daily message on or around February 11th. Please keep in mind that the timing is fluid, may resonate like a week later, 2 weeks later. Also keep in mind that this reading may not be for you, it may not resonate at all. It's not your story, don't try to make it fit, okay? Because you can actually mess up what you've got going on in your own life. Divine Spirit, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for being here with us. What message do you have for the collective on or around February 11th, please? What animal spirit does the collective need to imbibe on or around February 11th, 2022? Thank you, Heavenly Father. All right, we have the coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. So something in your life might be going sideways right now, and you may not understand why. It's just because of the divine. It's the way that things are supposed to happen. And sometimes we get that attitude where when bad things happen, we're like, oh, well, it was meant to happen because it makes us feel better. Well, in this circumstance, that might actually be the case. It may really be because, rejection is God's protection, as they say. So whatever you might have wanted, you may not be getting this week, but there could be a reason for it. What messages do you have for the collective on or around February 11th, 2022? Alright, we got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Magician. So there's like a whole lot of emotion going on right now. The Magician basically is stating that you're prepared for whatever's coming. The Queen of Cups is kind of like you're being in your emotional power. You've got that mentality of I have it all together. Knight of Cups is taking actions towards something, and the Seven of Cups is a little bit of confusion around a choice or an option that you may have, and you may have multiple options or choices on or around February 11th coming up in your near future. Whatever it is that you're trying to make a decision on, when you decide to finally take action on that one decision, it's going to lead you into an emotional maturity. And that's what the Queen of Cups is all about. She's about just emotionally having it all together. The Magician is letting you know that this decision that you're making is going to be the right one, and that you are ready to take that on. So don't be afraid. And the coyote, as far as going back to the spirit card, think about the coyotes in the wild. They're not afraid of anything. They're very, they have to go after what they have to go after because of survival. So the Magician is kind of embodying that same spirit, letting you know, go after what you need to go after. When I broke the deck, I got the Four of Pentacles and the Empress card. Empress card is all about that growth, the same type of emotional maturity that the Queen of Cups embodies. Empress is about new chances, new opportunities, the birth of something new. And with this choice over here, you're making the choice to move into something new, and the Knight suggests that you're taking the action towards that. The Four of Pentacles is generally seen as a bad card, but it can also be seen as a good card in a way of holding on to, I guess, what you believe in. If you believe this is really the right way that you need to be going for the betterment of you and your life, then hold on to that. That's the vibe that I'm getting off of the Four of Pentacles. I'm not getting a bad vibe off of it. Just more or less the strength. Have the strength to keep going towards what you think you need to keep going towards. And there could be, maybe some people around you that's just not being as positive. Maybe that's one that's coming up. Maybe that's why I'm getting that energy. Maybe people are trying to pull you just backwards. Maybe they're like, no, this is not the opportunity you need to be going towards. This is not the chance that you need to be taking or the choice you need to be making. But, you have to do what is best for you. You have to make the choices for your life and your survival. So what other messages do you have for the collective on or around February 11th? It looks like you're dealing with some hurt from the past. and you're trying to get over that. With the Two of Pentacles, it's all about, it's a balance card. It's juggling multiple things at one time. And if you're stuck in the present, trying to hold on to the past, then that can definitely lead you into the Ten of Swords mentality, which is that just extreme aggravation, extreme mental fatigue, worry, stress, anxiety. So whatever you dealt with in the past, you definitely have to let go of to move into the future. And of course, that's a given. I mean, you hear everybody say that. So what else we got for us? Okay, and the Four of Pentacles came back out again. So holding on to this past. And in this sense, I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles coming out now as more of that negative energy. Because whatever this Ten of Swords that you're holding on to from the past, that's the energy that you have to let go of to propel yourself forward and to go into this Magician card where you're ready to accept whatever it is that you've got to accept and make the choices that you have to take, or the choices you have to make to take the chance to move forward in your life. The Eight of Wands is about something, it could be communication coming in, it could be just things moving very quickly in your life. Like once you make this choice, all of a sudden everything's just going to pick up, it's going to happen, it's going to go. You're going to propel yourself forward. With the Five of Wands, it's all about a competition card. I'm not seeing this as being that you're competing with somebody else, though. I think this is you competing with yourself. It's like you're stuck in this Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords mentality, and you have to let that go. And when you try to let go of the past, that's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing for anybody. When you've just been really hurt, that's hard to let go of. And with the Ten of Swords, that's a lot of hurt. That's a lot of anger. It's a lot of resentment, regret, worry, stress, anxiety, like I said. Letting all of that go is just not something that's easy to do. So you have to really choose, look down deep within inside, and choose to just propel yourself forward. Try journaling, maybe. Get all of your thoughts and your emotions down on paper. Sometimes that helps. If you follow any type of, higher being, pray, possibly. But the competition is definitely with yourself. The conflict is with yourself. It's about, how do I let go? And once you choose to let go, you're going forward into a great emotional capacity within yourself. So what is the overall outcome of the situation? What is the overall outcome of the situation, please? We got Justice, and that's finding your balance. Could be some type of legal situation that you're dealing with. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles as your... So the outcome of the situation is the Justice card and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles isn't just a single card. A lot of people see that as only just being a... Like, oh, it stands for somebody who's single. It really doesn't. It just means that that person is at a place of major abundance. They are happy with pretty much everything in their life. They've got the financial stability. They've got, everything on the inside is kind of like all together. Like their emotions, their mentality. It's kind of all in a really good place. With the Justice card, it's like you're going to balance out this past situation. And when you decide to finally let it go and you do propel yourself forward, you're going to find that balance down here with the Two of Pentacles. That's about finding your balance. So with the Justice card, having the scales. Okay, think about the scales. You have to balance the scales, right? And it's saying that you're going to do that. And you're going to be in that abundant place. You're going to find that Nine of Pentacles mentality that you truly just are trying to get to. But the overall is that you just have to stop competing with yourself. This is the Soul's Journey Oracle. Let's see what one of these cards says for us. Give us a message, please. The daily on or around February 11th, please. What is one of the messages you can give us to go with this reading, please? Health. I will honor my physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, that goes back into that she's healthy, or he. Don't let the genders tie you up. But he or she, is healthy. Mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, like all of it. It's that embodiment of just being in a good place. Can we get one more message, please? And discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So there you go. You're going into that mentality of making the choice, letting go of the confusion, accepting what you have to accept, let go of the past, and propel yourself forward. And that requires discipline. Like I was saying, it's not an easy thing to do, to just let go of the past and walk away. So for the betterment of your own health, that's what you've got to do at this point. You could be so stressed out, like this Ten of Swords that we have here. Maybe that's causing some major mental problems. Well, when you have mental problems, guess what? That affects your physical. It wears you down. It gets you tired. It gets you wore out. You don't feel like going out anymore. You just want to kind of sit around the house and possibly getting lazy. Who knows? So picking up on your mental is going to pick up on your physical. But that requires the discipline. So go back to this coyote spirit that we talked about in the beginning. About doing, coyote goes out there. He's got to do what he's got to do. It's a survival game. Okay, so this message is all about just doing what you've got to do for your survival, for your health, for your betterment. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. Good luck, and I hope you enjoyed the message.